Now, there's two he gets the Kiddush in a row, right? Chav Gimel and Chav Dalet, we're talking about davening, about shul and davening. Chav Gimel talks about not talking in shul.
I think you should give a quality.
Yeah, it's important, very, very important. And it's interesting how they both land in Sukkot and Simchas Terev as a Levitic shul. This is Yisrochah. And Chav Dalet, this against the Kiddush, is about Kavanah Pashat. It's also connected to not talking in shul, but the word is B'shas and Dav Davab Kavanah. Chav Gimel talked about you're sitting in a shul and you're wasting your time between Mincha Ma'ariv. The Shechina is there, the Malachim are overwhelmed by the Shechina, do Prat Dvarim B'Teirah. Chav Dalet, on the other hand, talks about B'shas HaTfilah. And the key word for this against the Kiddush is, Meaning Yisrael Terehi, meaning Yisrael Turehi. Chav Dalet. What Dalet Rebbe? My beloved brothers, I'll not tareu, do not do evil, reim over my beloved friends, the Yetzem to the Eibishter, your creator. Okay. Usnuim leyitzim, that they hate the Yetzer Hara. V'al yaseh adam atzmei rasha shah achas afnei amok. You shouldn't make yourself into a rasha for 1 hour before the Eibishter. Asher bochar boch mikol hayom. And we don't mean any hour. We mean a special hour, the choicest hour. The hour that the Eibishter chose from the whole day. Which hour is that? That's the hour that we daven. The Eibishter chose a time he called to collect, to gather. Stand before him during this hour. The time of davening is Eis Ratzon. I've mentioned in Tanya Perek Yud Beis. Leis Gala, that the Eibishter should reveal himself. That he too should be lovei el hamikdash ma'at, to come to the small base, meaning to the shul. We go to the shul and the Eibishter joins us at the shul at this hour. Lifgaid shchinas kevede, to so to speak, make available the shechina of his honor. That hashechen itam b'teich tumayim, that rests amongst Yidden in our tumah and golos. Uleimatzein, to make himself available. L'deir shav u'mevakshav u'meyachalav, to those who seek him and request of him and pray to him, daven to him. So Dalter Rebbe, during this hour, you come to a shul and the Eibishter joins you in shul to make it available to you when you're davening. And then you stand in shul and daven and talk about politics or business or nonsense. Mara Ba'atzmei is reflecting, showing about himself. He refuses, doesn't want to think about to see the revelation of the Eibishter's honor, who's making this appearance in shul when you daven. And as a result, V'nasa, the person becomes Merkava Tmeya, an unclean chariot, L'ksila Elya, the supernal fool, which is the Yetzer Hara. Shenemer alav, that the pasuk says, L'yachpitz ksil betvuna v'chuli, a fool doesn't want intelligent things. And in this case, it's intelligent. You come to a shul, and the Eibishter meets you there. Focus on the Eibishter. He's revealing himself to you. Focus on his revelation. It doesn't say it. The Hainu, this means his refusal to do his bandinus and think about this Eis Ratzon and this Shasak Kesha that the Eibush is coming to show. Says the Rebbe is being a Merkava for Ksila Elya because Sheini Chafetz Leizbeinin Velidas, he refuses to contemplate and to see. B'yikar Teferet Gdulase, in the glory of the beauty of the greatness. Shamel Lachmach Amacham HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the King of all kings, which is the Eibush. Niglas, which is revealed Lamayla above, B'Shazu, during this hour especially the people daven. V'gam Lamata, moreover the Eibush is revealed down here as well. Ela Chafetzim, to those who desire, Lahabit al-Kveda, to examine his honor, V'Gadle, in his greatness. HaMis'atif, which is wrapping himself, Mislabish, and revealing himself, B'Teich Tevas Atfila, in the words and letters of davening, Astura B'Fikel, which is arranged in the mouths of all people. And as a result, he reveals himself to each individual according to his intelligence, and due to his neshama. As the pasuk says, according to one's intelligence, ish, man is praising, and it says in Chassidus that the word Yehailel is two taich. It means to praise, and it means to machen lichtig, to make illuminate. Yahalel ksiv, that according to the intelligence of a person, that's how much he's experiencing the revelation, the light of Elokus. Okay? And when a person stands in davening, the Eibush has been making himself available, you don't experience the revelation. unless you do his bonus. And when you do his bonus, you will experience revelation. And your refusal to do his bonus and experience revelation is a major chutzpah. He tells me the other way. First, it's revealed Lamaila, and it's also revealed Lamata if we do his bonus. There's such a thing as a man. Just look in Durabasa, in Atarab Shechanarach, Siman Aleph, you know about it. That's the Fiyah Mokum. When we have a Zman Tefillah down here, the Eibush has a Zman Tefillah for us. That's right. It's an Eis Rotz. Now, the Rebbe says in Tanya Perek Yud Beis, it's an Eis Rotz. And now the Rebbe gives a Moshe. U'malchusa derekiyas ke'ein malchusa dara. To understand the Eibush des Malchus, let's use a Moshe from a human king. What do we know about human kings? We know, first of all, Shederach HaMelech, the normal way of a king, is li'eschev yein uzeh, to hide his might. V'chadech adarim, a room within a room. V'kama shemim al apsochim, many people guard by the doors. Adashakama v'kama mitzapam yonim v'shanim, many people wait years, days, and even years. Li'ereis uzeh ukavei, to see his power and his honor. Ukisha'allah b'teinei, li'ezgalas lakel, and one day the king decides he wants to reveal himself to everybody. He announces a voice in his whole kingdom. The people should collect. To stand in front of him. He wishes to show them the honor of his kingdom, and the preciousness of the beauty of his greatness. So to think about this, if a person will then stand in front of him and does not care to see him, and instead and is engaged and preoccupied with his own needs, how low and how foolish and how stupid is such a person. So people are going to look at him like an animal. Moreover, you know, the Lashon Hara, it's a disrespect to the king. That when he shows the king, it's not precious in his eyes. To get pleasure and delight, mehabit, from looking el kveide v'yafeh, to the honor and beauty of the king, more than an engagement in his own personal needs. So first of all, it's insensitivity, and second of all, it's chutzpah. And third of all, he deserves to be killed by this king. To show his shame and disrespect for the king. In front of all the people who see. Which is why the pasuk says, Ksilim made him, call him fools, uplift, shame. When you're stupid, you do stupid things. And you embarrass people, you don't even realize it. Klema, this means to say, Avshu Ksil. Even if a person is a fool, he made him call him. He shouldn't announce, he shouldn't publicize that he's a fool, and everyone should see his shame. Shianida call Lankel. You know the expression? Better keep quiet. Why open up your mouth? A fool should keep quiet instead of opening up his mouth and remove all doubt. As a strike face minister said, he would know that he wouldn't, they would write. Right? Shianida call Lankel, everybody should see his shame. This is the reason that Kovu Chazal B'Tfilah, the Chazal described the whole concept of Tfilah in the following way. It's if you're standing in front of a king. I'll call upon, this means at least that a person should behave externally, even if he doesn't feel it. He should make it seem to other people as if he's standing in front of a king, to the eyes of people who see him with their physical eyes, to his actions and his speech, right? Even though he lacks the kavanah of Eimed Lefnei HaMelech, l'ksil to this food. So the Chazal will act like he's standing in front of a king. The emes is he shouldn't act, you should feel. And this is the point of all davenings. If you think about them well, that it's not about words, it's about standing in front of the king. If you don't at least act this way, you're embarrassed in the Eibishter, and you're announcing the shame to the whole world, and you're chayav misa. But such a person, as Isaiah says, HaKadosh, the anik kolno b'tikuni lo, is bringing shame into the supernal beauty, supernal tikkun. And the Alter Rebbe mentions this in the previous Nagaz Kedesh, in Chav Gimel, where he talked about talking in Shol Shalei b'Shas HaTfilah, that is bringing kolno to the Eibishter. And here he talks about B'Shas HaTfilah. He's showing separateness in the Eibishter's world, and therefore he has no portion in the God of Israel. Al Kain Zag Dal Rebbe, therefore I am doing the shlichus of the Chazal, who said that when you daven it should be ka'avdecham imol at least b'chitonius, because the pnimius is not just standing in front of him, but there's the hisbonenus, that the Eibishter is there, and this hisbonenus will allow you to experience some of the Gilu. Says Al Rebbe, I am therefore doing what the Chazal wanted, and I'm saying the following: I'm making a gzeda which is equal for everybody, and that is one is not allowed to speak idle words. From when the Chazan begins to daven, Adzmar Kaddish Basra, till the end of the last Kaddish. Shachris, Arvis, Mincha, B'chulis. Say Shachris, and say Arvis, and say Mincha, and so forth. Why he puts Mincha after Arvis, basically? I'm sorry? Right. At least, right. But you're not going to experience the Gilu. If you want to experience the Gilu, it's not enough to have the Chitzonius, you have to have the Hisbonenus. Huh? At least you're not announcing to the whole world. This is a step forward. Right, it is a step up. But a person violates this and he speaks any words from the beginning of David at last Kaddish, in other words, from Haidut till Kaddish de Rabbanon, bezodin, with wanton intent, with a chutzpah, yeshiv al haaretz, you sit on the ground. V'yevakesh megimel anoshim, we should ask from 3 people, she'atiru lo nidu shalmayim. We should take away from him the curse from the Eibush. And the Alter Rebbe says, and when he does it, v'shav, he will be doing tshuva, v'rafalei, and he will be healed. V'leichol of shum needed, the curse is not chal on him, lemafrei, it's even retroactively not chal on him, kol iki whatsoever. Ki mitchilosei leichol, said Alter Rebbe, this ban, this curse that I am making, never fell in the first place. Kiyim alamedim v'apeshim, rebels and sinners that are wanton, they're doing it, muma lahachis, to be disrespectful to the Eibishter. She'einanim cheshishim klal, but they have no sensitivity whatsoever, even lavakish kaponim min hashamayim, to ask atonement from the Eibishter, umin abriyas from other people. Allah oven plila, that is unbelievably unacceptable sin to make a mockery out of the Eibishter. So the Rebbe says, first of all, I'm making it be'ikeh to chutz binyak. Second of all, if you did it on purpose, but you're not chutz binyak, ask forgiveness, and the Eibishter will forgive you. And third of all, moreover, this need to sit on the ground and ask for the Hatorah is only when you spoke with intent and a breitkeit, a brazenness, a chutzpah. I don't mean someone who forgot. Or a few words came out of his mouth without intent, that such a person changed Torah Torah klal, you don't have to have a Torah whatsoever. So in other words, there's 3 levels. One level, you don't even need a Torah if it was a mistake. Another level, you did it on purpose, but you're not a chutzpahnik, the Torah helps. But for people who are mad and impatient, he's making a need.